Good afternoon, one and all. I congratulate the organizers for a discussion on an emerging topic which has touched all walks of life and across the globe. Myself, Dr. Barada Prasad Bhol, Registrar ISBM University, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, wants to discuss in reimagining the golden years. The narrative is around aging that has been framed by decline and dependency. What we have to do and what the aging population could contribute to growth, contribution, and continuous learning. With this idea, my discussion will be focused on two imperatives. First, demographic, and second is a social imperative. How we will explore that the innovative education and inclusive policies will make the life of aging population good and worthy. I have drawn lessons from India and models across the globe. Let us begin to understand the unique urgency of the situation in India. As we look at the problem, we see that it is a story of scale and speed. We are not just aging, we are aging massively. With nearly population of 150 millions, we have over 60 today. The number set 2050. We are looking at an elderly population larger than entire population of Japan. This is how a new reality. Traditionally, in India, we have joint family system and there is a primary social network. More specifically, this is a primarily social security network. With the nuclearization, migration, and changing social structure, the net is dying. Crucially, over 3/4 of our elderly population live in the rural counterpart of India with limited access to services, and a significant number report experiencing loneliness. Our current policy framework is exemplified by 1999 policy and 2007 Act. It is necessary, but it is insufficient. It rightly focuses on welfare, protection, and legal maintenance, but it largely views on elders as a vulnerable group to be cared for. The paradigm shift we must champion today is from seeing them as vulnerable group to recognize them as active contributors for the economic development of the country. We must move from model of passive care to one of active aging, where lifelong learning, social participation, and inclusive economic inclusion become the core of our approach. This is not about discarding welfare, but binding upon them with empowerment. The good news is that the shift is already happening on the ground through remarkable Indian innovations. Let us look at three key pillars. First, community power. In cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, we see the rise of the body system, the peer network where senior themselves organize. Group like Elder Ed create social circles for activities, collaborating, tech support, and even group discounts on service. This model tackles isolation head on and binds resilience from within the community. Second, formalizing learning. Pioneering institutions are bringing senior back to the classroom. The University of Hyderabad Shambeda program is a landmark in this direction. India's full-fledged long learning center for seniors offering courses from philosophy to digital skills. Nationally, IGNO provides flexible distance learning opportunity tailored for them. It ventilates the intellectual curiosity of our elders. And third, bridging the digital divide. Technology can be a barrier, but it also a greatest bridge. NGOs like HelpAge India and several setups are innovating with simplified vernacular smartphone interfaces. Think large icons and voice commands in Tamil Nadu, Hindi speaking belts, and Gujarat. We see community teach seniors how to video call families or access online services. This is a this is not just about the apps, but it's our connection with the community. The key lessons from Indian models is clear that success is community anchored, intergenerational, and leverages low cost and appropriate technology. The submission here is building a grassroots innovation. We look globally to see how a scale to an integrated system. Countries like Singapore have a formal silver academy network where universities offer subsidized certified courses for seniors. Japan mandates lifelong learning through its municipalities, corporations, trying it to community centers. The University of Third Age model, popular in UK and Australia, showcase powerful peer-to-peer learning run by senior for seniors. So, what would an integrated elder learning ecosystem for India to look like? First, we must have national policy to make active aging through lifelong learning a central pillar equal to welfare. Second, we can create multi-generational learning hubs in every district by covering existing infrastructures. Imagine an Anganwadi, a public library, and a senior center sharing a space for the activities. Elders to access accredited course in digital and financial literacy. And fourth, incentives and private sector through CSR and policies to create age-friendly, flexible work and learning opportunity. This framework moves us from isolated programs to connected ecosystem where an elder can move seamlessly from community class to an online MOOC to a part-time consultancy role. To conclude, the longevity revolution is not a crisis. It is an untapped dividend. It calls for an action for us, for all of us. For policymakers, this task is to launch a national mission on active aging with lifelong learning as its heartbeat. For institutions such as universities, colleges, libraries, the mandate is to open your doors and adapt your offerings to become the true lifelong learning centers. And for all of us as a society, it is to consciously break the aging stereotypes, foster intergenerational bonds, and celebrate the wisdom and potential of our elders. Investing in their lifelong learning is not an expense. It is an investment in our collective and social fabric, our economy and our humanity. It is about completing the puzzle, and as we have seen, the final crucial piece is in their hands. Let us empower them to place it. Thank you all once again.